Ninja Turtles Rise of Super Shredder will make 30-year-olds revel in nostalgic bliss.
It's a cream dream.
The references to the old show and video games are littered everywhere.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
They got the original voice actors, the Sonic Mania composer. They brought back Tron Lady from the VHS tape I had, and the ultimate tournament fighter, Wingnut. The only thing missing from this game is Uncle Phil.
Well, I've retired. I've been living in Palm Springs. Greg and I are divorced now.
They even got Ghostface Killah and Raekwon.
Still face split, playing villains and more. With heroes in a half shell going to war.
We haven't seen such loving dedication for this fan base since Turtles in Time reshelled.
My toes, my toes. No, no. My toes, my toes.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
Compared to that, this game is a masterpiece. But it's hard not to compare it to Streets of Rage 4 since it's from the same developers. Given the depth and finesse that game offers, Shredder's Revenge leaves a lot to be desired. It's still the best Turtles game by a long shot, just not this good. Let's be real, Ninja Turtles never had the best beat-em-ups.
Boo this man!
But they were better than most because they nailed the qualities that made them memorable. Vibrant color palettes, energetic soundtracks, and they had what games like X-Men and Simpsons lacked: distinct levels and enemies. This alone raises the fatigue threshold, but that's not to say Turtles didn't suffer from a repetitive nature too. Shredder's Vengeance fixes a lot of those issues with its pacing and caters to a more casual style of beat-em-up. It's more accessible to a younger audience, but I seriously doubt any kids would choose to play this over Mario Kart or Roblox.
You sold so many clothes.
Yes.
So thoughts mean good money.
Yes.
The only real challenge you'll get is playing gnarly difficulty on arcade mode, but even then the entire combat revolves around knowing when to dodge, knowing when to taunt, and when to super. It's not a bad system, just a bit facile. The differences between characters lies mostly within the basic attacks. Leo has a useful charge and aerial, Mikey hits quickly and can bounce off enemies, April's dodge strike is the fastest and has a lot of range, Donnie has the best basic hit combos and neutral special, Raph's slide knocks up enemies for easy combos, Splinter's uppercut into dive kick is completely broken, and Casey Jones is good at pretty much everything.
I've got a feeling he's right.
The more players you have on screen, the more negligible those differences become. It can get a bit chaotic when you roll with 3 or more players.
What the hell is going on? The sneaky, dirty rats!
While I do like that the taunt manages to incorporate each character's personality within the gameplay, I feel like the game would have been better off without it. It's way more fun to build up your special with normal attacks and dodge enemies and stage hazards to avoid losing that build-up. Plus, taunts become tiresome.
Deep breath.
Any comments?
The revive your buddy option is a cool function. It's nearly impossible in certain situations, but fun when you manage to pop one off just in time. Using the stage hazards against enemies may be my favorite part of this game. It's really fun to memorize enemy spawns and use the level traps against them. Just have to say, these 2 enemies that burrow underground will test your patience. They are so annoying when you have to wait for them to come up to attack. In Street Rage, each character felt so much more distinct in their utility, and the basic and special attack economy was more engaging. Turtles also needed a dedicated back hit button, but on the other hand, I like the dodge function that Streets doesn't have. Shredder's Revengeance doesn't need to be as deep as Streets of Rage 4, because for what it's trying to be, a fun, casual throwback, it's perfect. You still have an addictive beat-em-up with lots of nuance, polish, and love. But if you're not into OG 90s Turtles, I don't think this game will impress you. Us old folks are just really happy to finally have it. Now all we need is a coming out of their shells rhythm game, and all will be right in the world.